6:37 Monday morning. Bubba and Madison Rally.
Good morning.
We have Brian Welch with the forecast.
Well, a chance of some more rain and highs near 80.
All right.
Super.
Not too shabby. Let's pot up Dr. Marty here. He's here. We're getting ready for the Monday morning Jumpstart. Good morning, Marty.
Good morning.
Oops, you're using your computer speaker all
yeah.
again. What are we talking about today?
We're talking about me getting my new computer right now.
We'll get to Dr. Marty in the Monday morning Jumpstart in just a moment. If you want to join us, we're on W4 TV right now.
Yes, we're live. Head to facebook.com/W4Country or youtube.com/W4Country.
Interact with us off the air, see everything going on, and I have to have bags this morning, don't I?
We're all very tired this morning.
A little sleepy. We'll have Dr. Marty coming up next on 102.9 W4 Country. All right. Are you there, Marty?
Yeah, you know what it is?
Oh, better.
Yeah, here's the problem this time. There can't be any more problems. I think I've had them all. Because the Apple doesn't like StreamYard for some reason. So today I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to use Google. So I got it all set up. You send me the link, so that way I don't have to paste it in. Blah blah blah. And then it defaulted. So. Hey, that's show business, man. I'm in show business now.
That's show business.
I don't have my own staff like you.
Are we in show business?
Staff.
Yes, we're in show business.
Staff.
We have Skippy. That's not
Yeah, that's why he's not here. He's not helping us set anything up.
Hey, Bubba.
Yes, sir.
I got a new product you might be excited about. I'll tell you how it works. Okay, I've been looking at these. They're not mocktails. They're actually adaptogens and euphorics.
Mm-hmm.
So it's supposed to replace alcohol. This one's called Kin, K-I-N.
Okay.
I'm on my 30th one this morning, so I'll tell you if I get a buzz.
30th.
Yeah, I'm drinking a dirty 30. No, I'm on the second one.
You say that seems a little ambitious.
I may have to get up and go to the bathroom. This is number 30. No, I'm on the second one, but I read it'll be more, you're not gonna get blitzed off these things, but it might be a nice thing if you want.
Is there a lot of sugar in them?
No, heck no. I'm not gonna drink sugar. You know that. I can't. My eyes are too bad to read all of them, but I'll tell you what. I'll save you one, and you can try it.
Boy, for 8 of them, it's $47.
I know, man. But you're a yuppie. What do they call yuppies now? They're not yuppies. What would you call a yuppie these days?
I don't know. Aren't they still yuppies? Young urban professionals?
Are they? We still say. I haven't heard that word in a long time since Alex was on. What was that show called? Like since the 80s, 90s.
Alex was on. What's that show called?
Oh, you don't know. I was gonna give an obscure reference, and I decided to back off because you guys are too young.
Maybe the Kin is making you drunk.
Yeah, I know, and I didn't.
The show with Alex.
Yuppies. You don't give a damn about me.
Oh my goodness.
You watch what you want to watch. We're going to talk about a study on a Canadian study on how to control impulsive spending. So strategies that actually work. How about that?
Canadian bastards trying to take away the fun.
They do whatever you tell them to do too. So you tell them to not spend money. That'd be enough. Just don't spend your money. Oh, okay. Hey. Good idea. Good idea, eh?
Pretty good, Marty.
No sense keeping up with the jokes.
That's Brad Paisley, and today on 102.9 W4 Country, 7:42. It's the Monday Morning Jumpstart with Marty. You could join us at W4 TV right now, facebook.com/W4 Country or youtube.com/W4 Country. We are live here in the studio. Let's see. Oh, we got a few people. We actually have a low audience this morning. What's going on?
Everybody's tired this morning.
Everybody, hop on there. Let's chat. You've missed some good stuff already off the air that won't be repeated on the air. We can't. fact, I don't even know if we're going to be saving this W4 TV
Maybe
at this
not.
point, but that's okay. We have Dr. Marty here with the Monday Morning Jumpstart, helping your Monday be a little bit better every week. We're talking about impulsive spending this week.
Yeah, how to control the impulsive spending. So this study was 1,000 volunteers of American and Canadians, and we found what actually works. So we want to give you some and let you try them out.
What do you define as impulsive spending?
Spending all of it, spending more than you wanted to spend. In this study, I'm not sure. I read the abstract of it, but it's more of how do you save money. So they came from it from a positive angle.
I need to start doing that.
Yeah, well, good, because guess what? You can pick. I'll give you 5 tips and a bonus. But what this study showed was no more than 3. So and it doesn't really matter which ones. You just got to pick something, right? So none are superior than the others.
Okay.
It's like I try to, yeah, I need to. I've never in my life been on a budget.
This is something they don't really teach you in school,
Oh, they taught me.
right? No, but like they teach you how to calculate mortgages and they tell you you're kind of supposed to do it, but they don't put like real life. I don't know. I never got any of that. Real life scenarios.
Madison, it's worse though. We're bombarded with messages getting us to get emotional about parting with our money
Right.
for other things. So you're up against that.
All right, more with Dr. Marty and controlling impulsive spending coming up. Right now, let's get you on the road and get you going with your W4 Country traffic.
Things are looking all right for the most part, except for on 275. Northbound, we are seeing some pretty significant slowdown starting around Willow Road, continuing almost all the way up to 94. And on the southbound side, as you're headed from 94 to the southbound to 275, you're going to see probably a slowdown in the ramp there. And then starting just ahead of the interchange, you've got slowdowns on the southbound side, almost all the way down, off and on all the way down to Huron Road. Also 275 northbound through Ford Road. You're going to see some slowdowns through there and right around the 96 interchange. 94 for the most part running pretty smoothly though, and so is 23. No problems on 96. M52, US 12, M14 looking all right. If you have a tip for us, 734-623-1029. Traffic is sponsored by Audible, and that's the latest from the W4 Country Traffic Center.
All right. Here we are, off the air, but on the air.
Off, but on, but on, but on.
Okay, so Julie's got it. It was Family Ties.
Oh.
And it was the kid from Back to the Future. He's not a kid now. Has Parkinson's disease.
He's like 60 years old now, I think.
That kid, that 7-year-old kid.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Michael J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox.
Did you know that the J is for something like Adam? His middle name doesn't start with the letter J. No, I'm serious.
It's Andrew.
Andrew?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so there was already a Michael A. Fox in the Screen Actors Guild.
Oh.
In June.
So he needed a unique name, so he chose a different letter. He chose J.
Well, they must have had a committee working on that. He must have done some marketing research.
Do you think they focus grouped a few different letters?
Yeah. What's the best letter? Well, it's got to be J.
From Edmonton.
Oh.
Alberta.
There's a Canadian.
Canadian. Yeah.
When I moved to Michigan, they focus grouped Bubba,
Really?
Oh, did they?
and the job was dependent upon me being Bubba.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you already had Bubba in California.
In California, but I wanted to drop it when I moved to Kalamazoo,
Right?
and they focus grouped it, and it had like a 98% name
Everybody
recall.
loves Bubba.
Yeah.
But it was like a huge name recall, and so that was it.
Yeah, really. There's no jerk named Bubba, and not in your mind. You know what I mean? If you're gonna call him Bubba, he's probably a good old boy. Don't you think?
Not an entirely positive connotation, but sure.
I think it is, you know.
Look up Google the definition of good old boy. It's not entirely flattering.
It isn't? Because down south that's what they call each other. Like if they
Yeah,
say
I
he's a
know,
good guy, they say he's a good old boy.
Yeah, and no. I'll let you do your own research.
Maybe we're too prejudiced up here against nice people.
It's the Dukes of Hazzard, just a good old boys. Never meaning no harm.
They did some property damage and things, and they beat that car up pretty badly, which wasn't good.
Well, it's their property, right? I mean,
That's true. It's
they
their
take car
right.
however they want.
My dad did not like me watching the Dukes of Hazzard because it disrespected the police.
Seriously?
Seriously.
And not
I
just
still watched it, but I
yeah,
was not happy about it.
not just the Duke boys, but the entire show,
Mm.
right? Because the officers were actually
No, it was the Duke boys. 'Cause
Oh,
They
okay.
didn't listen to the police. Yeah.
It could be.
The other one my dad
I see where this is going.
had in his craw was the A Team. My dad did not like the A Team.
Oh, because they're mercenaries. They've been charged with a crime they didn't commit.
Mhm.
If
They
you,
did.
if you can find them, maybe you can hire the A Team.
If you're on the A Team, I need help. Please contact me.
Do you love it when a plan comes together?
I mean, I like it. Yeah, I don't know
Mhm.
if I love it.
Yeah. It's convenient. Can you at least say it's convenient when a plan comes together? That would be a better line.
It's convenient when a plan comes together.
So sleepy today.
Tell me if you can notice any behavior changes from my kin. Yeah, really. The Simpsons, that's disgraceful behavior.
What's wrong with The Simpsons?
It's disgrace. You don't know what's wrong with.
You wouldn't have been allowed to watch The Simpsons either.
I
Yeah.
watched The Simpsons.
So you couldn't watch the Dukes of Hazzard or
Well, it
the
was a
A-Team.
cartoon. They probably thought it was okay.
Right.
I think you were influenced by Bart.
I think I was old when Bart came around. Wasn't I in high school? It was the Tracy Ullman show. It was in
Oh, that was good. Yeah, you're right. Man, that was a really good show too. She's funny. It was. I don't know if she's still around. Somebody remembers Bubba from the 98.5 days.
Oh, who's that?
Who is that? Let's see if I can get my eyes.
Christy Joe Monk.
Thank you for sticking with me this long. Put some coffee in your cup while Bubba wakes you up. That was my jingle.
First
Yeah.
episode air date was December 17th, 1989.
God, that was a long time.
I will neither
ago.
confirm nor deny if you were in high school at that time.
Thank you.
Who's to say?
Who's
Who's to say?
All right, 40 seconds back. Okay, we're up to 52 now. At least watch. That was hurtful when it was only 30.
Hurtful.
20 seconds back. McKenna's here today.
You see her back there? Oh, kind of.
Can you? She's,
No, you're it's
she's
the
sleeping.
lighting.
Oops, here we go. 102.9 W4 Country and Hardy with a lot of friends, one beer. The Breakfast with Bubba Show 750 talking about controlling impulsive spending. I imagine you have 5 points and a bonus, Marty.
I do have 5 points and a bonus, but I also want to hear what you guys do or don't do problems because there's just too many on this
I
list.
don't really
So
want to talk about it.
you don't want to talk about. So we should probably be talking about it. Okay, you want the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, this one actually does work because I've done it. So what you do is we spend money if we've got any left over. So first thing you do is take a chunk and pay yourself for what you want to do. If it's your savings, which most people aren't doing that, there's better ways to save money than have a savings account, right? But you want some in your savings, or automatic withdrawal works great for this type of stuff. So if you've got accounts that you want to feed there, but do that first, and then it sort of psychologically helps us think differently about how much money we actually have.
I usually pay Delta Airlines first.
So tell me, do you do this? Do you guys ever do this? Like, okay, first thing I'm not talking about bills. I'm things that you want, right? So a retirement account or something like that.
Well, yeah, like I have my paycheck set up here where it's pulled out on.
Oh, I have automatic transfers.
like-
Yeah.
Because if I didn't, I wouldn't save anything.
Right.
That's the point. So that strategy works for you.
Pulls out
Yeah,
automatically.
I have it pulls out every day that every payday it pulls out, and then actually I have things throughout the month that pull out just little bits.
Do you? See, you're
Mhm.
better than me. I don't have those extra.
It's just
things.
very little bits.
Okay.
But it's little bits. So that I don't notice it, you know?
What's point number 2, Marty?
Okay, so this whole game is about delaying gratification, right? Because a lot of the mistakes we make with money is impulse buying. So one thing that you do is you wait. So people that I know who love to look at the comparison of products, you know what I mean, research it for a while, they're delaying the gratification. They tend to make better decisions and sometimes not even spend that money.
Oh, that's my dad for sure. He
Yeah.
loves comparing stuff, loves reading consumer reports, loves looking up, reviews and everything.
Yes.
And anytime I've mentioned I'm thinking of making some purchase, like he will send me a bunch of stuff that he's already
Really?
found. Yeah.
Hmm.
He loves doing that research.
Right. He's probably pretty good with money too. Now contrast that with Amazon, where you see that and it comes up on your screen like, oh yeah, swipe.
But see, I'll do a lot of like, do I want this one or that one or 6 others? And I'll start adding them to my cart, or I'll like them and favorite them. And then I'll come back and forth. I've got like 17 tabs open trying to switch back and forth to see which one I want.
I just swipe right to buy now.
And then I usually don't end up buying it because
There you
like
go.
it's too much work.
That's no, maybe it's too much work, but you also have delayed gratification. So that's not impulsiveness. It's the impulsive spending. Like a guy in a supermarket, man, money will part hands. Guys just see stuff. Man.
Throw it in the cart.
I never
You don't
shop
even
with
look
the
at
list.
it.
I don't even look. I just go.
You just walk down the aisle.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I can't.
Off the shelves into the
Stuff
cart.
in. More with Dr. Marty coming up. Here's the latest from Chris Young and Kane Brown. It's Famous Friends on W4. All right.
Phyllis, I got a question for you because this always sticks in my craw. Why did you put the ellipses after you said hi, guys?
My mom does that a lot.
What are you even talking about?
Like, are you harboring some sort of reservation to saying hello? Do you have more to say? Are you?
Here's another one, but
trying-
that's like the drawn out well.
Well,
See, that makes
If you
sense,
don't
yeah.
make any money, you can't spend it.
He's pausing between those and then the rest of it.
Mhm.
But when someone just says hello,
hi guy. Right.
or thank you,
It's like what else were you trying to say?
I-
You look at it negatively. I don't think it always has to be negative.
I think you need to just welcome Phyllis and thank her for being here.
Well,
rather
we're
than
always happy to
criticizing
see
her.
Phyllis.
I'm not attacking Phyllis. I'm asking why.
Curious. I was bracing for an insult.
Because I do carry a negative connotation when I read that, and I'm curious, like what.
What's wrong
That's
with
okay.
you, Brian Welsh?
No, that's fine. She answered. She said,
Oh, here
"I
we
don't
go.
know. Probably some deep, dark psychological reason." Well, okay, so that's not something we can really dissect.
And she gave you an ellipsis too, though.
I don't know.
But that's a pause.
Probably.
That's a pause where she's thinking.
And then she continues.
It's when it ends with ellipsis because that suggests that there's more to be said.
Oh my God! And you married this? How do you live with it?
I tune a lot of it out.
How do you
Matt
live
Ryan
with
says,
this?
My mom does that a lot.
Ellipsis.
I get responses from our sales reps when I give a spot to one of them and I get thanks ...
You know,
Like-
I
See,
think
that
I'm-
would bother me too. I wouldn't like that either.
I think I'm the most relaxed person on the show.
That is false.
Uh,
That is wild.
think
That
I-
is- yours is
yeah, but-
growing.
So,
I mean,
So
that's because you're provoking him, Bubba. You're provoking him, and that relaxes. Your heart rate goes down when you provoke him. You get all calm and relaxed and satisfied.
where are we? 20 seconds back. All right.
what
Here we
about the
go.
double exclamation? It's okay.
Love that new one from Chris Young and Kane Brown. It's called Famous Friends. We're talking impulsive spending with Dr. Marty and how to get it under control. Number 1, pay yourself first. Number 2, delay gratification. What's point number 3, Marty?
Okay. Number 3 is kind of interesting. Get a status bump. Some of this is psychological. A lot of it's psychological. Get a status bump by doing things yourself. So during the Depression, I don't know, you're a history buff, right, Brian Welch? There was a status if you learned how to patch pants in a certain way or do something that's kind of, I don't know, thrifty or whatever, you got a good feeling from that. So we replaced the good feeling of I just bought this thing that I maybe didn't want with I just saved myself some money. So a simple one is like packing lunches, because if you eat out, you're gonna part with some coin. But getting a little bump from that stuff, figuring out problems, using things in your house to solve a problem rather than a new thing, repurposing things like that. But it's
I
a
mowed
sort of,
my lawn for the first time this weekend.
there you go. You saved money once.
And then he decided
Then
to hire out the rest
Then
of
I
that.
realized that after upon looking on my lawn, that I've forgotten major swaths of it.
Forgotten.
And missed.
Yeah, I heard that. So what are you gonna do with all that money you saved?
I'm going to hire a service to do it. Holly Services, you're hired to
Yeah.
do it on Saturday. I'll have the check taped on the door for you.
I've tried making my own clothes before. It doesn't work out too well.
How do you make your own clothes?
Well, I have a sewing machine and I kind of know how to use it. I'm just not very good at it, and it's more frustrating than it's worth to me.
There's some appeal to that though, like on a biological level, because like if everything failed, and then you have people who have skills, like trades workers, and patch pans, make clothes, whatever. Like you have a valuable skill that doesn't require like wire transfer of funds to make something happen.
Well,
Yeah.
If everything failed and the world was in Armageddon and I needed clothes, I've got weapons.
just threaten someone into giving you
I'll
clothes.
go get my clothes.
I'll make you. I can make you some kind of like moo if you wanted.
Honestly, wouldn't life be better if we all just wore moo-moos? 7:58. What's going on in traffic?
275, not looking great this morning. It is very slow moving on the northbound side, starting around Willow Road, continuing almost all the way up to 94. On the southbound side, you're looking at slowdowns, significant slowdowns starting at the 94 interchange and then continuing sort of off and on down through about Huron Road. We are looking at slowdowns on 94. Heavier traffic on the westbound side starts just ahead of 23, continues all the way to State Street, and on the eastbound side through the construction in the Chelsea area, right around Old US 12 and Jackson Road. M52 is looking all right, though. Just a little heavier traffic on US 12 right around 23, and a little heavier and slower moving on US 12 between 94 and Wired Road. Looks like M14 westbound, you're going to see some slower traffic right around Ford Road, and Plymouth maybe just a little heavier right around 23. If you have right around 23. If you have a tip for us, 734-623-1029. Traffic is sponsored by Audible, and that's the latest from the W4 Country Traffic Center.
I was smart enough not to try to redo my roof.
That's a good call.
It might surprise you. I actually helped a friend replace a roof at one time.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was terrible. It was the most awful job
Did they
in the
have
world.
to get it redone?
I don't know. The house could have collapsed in on itself. I have no idea what happened after that.
Okay.
I stopped being friends with this person.
Probably good.
I got such a great deal at Diversified that it just makes more sense to get Diversified. I mean, they do it right.
Right.
My roof was warranted for 50 years, and it was amazing service in and out. Start at diversifiedroofingllc.com. That's diversifiedroofingllc.com. There you're going to find discount codes, coupons, and a link to get Stan the Man up on your roof and get the process started for a brand new roof on your house or a repair if you need it. They'll help you decide at diversifiedroofingllc.com. Contact them and make sure you tell them Bubba sent you. All right, stand by. We'll be back with everybody shortly. We're going to do the top of the hour here.
What?
We're going to do the top of the hour here before we go back to W4 TV. Bum, bum, ba-da, bum, bum, bum.
You're saying close to 80? You're saying close to 80? Possible showers?
Do you know I signed up for Audible? And
Right.
I never got books, and I forgot to shut it off, and I've got like 15 book credits for Audible now.
Ooh, you're lucky. Nice for walks.
2 minutes after 8 o'clock. Good morning. I hope your Monday's going well so far. You've found the Breakfast with Bubba show with Bubba and Madison Rowley.
Good morning. We do have a chance of showers today and highs close to 80.
You're listening to WWWFM Ann Arbor. So very proud to be a Cumulus station. We're the morning show that makes you feel good. A Cumulus station. All right, we're back, everybody. Anything in the comments we need to know about?
Cindy says we are a lazy society. And pay Delta. Ricky says find a hobby that makes you money.
That's I'm trying to think of.
She listens to books while she mows the lawn.
I'm never mowing the lawn again, Phyllis.
Two things that Bubba doesn't do.
Right. Listen to books or mow the lawn. Did they hear that part where you were talking about Audible? I don't know if they could hear that.
I think they could, yeah. 'Cause
You could sell your Audible credits.
I need to find out what credit card that's attached to, because clearly it's charging me every month. And I
Don't you
no
have an
idea.
account you can log into?
Log into Amazon, you'll see it.
Hell if I know.
Is it through
Oh, man.
Amazon?
I don't know.
Well, Marty just said log into Amazon. He knew something.
Was that a hiccup?
Yes, excuse me.
It sounded like you popped champagne.
Oh,
She also does a pretty good impression of a champagne bottle being popped.
I know it's not an impression. It's like a call and response
Look,
reaction.
Can I hear it? Do it.
If the champagne is popped, I can't turn it off. I just go whoop. It's very exciting.
You've had hundreds of thousands of events to train that behavior,
Yes,
that response.
That's correct. Leave you on
Hundreds
to
of
what's
thousands.
your next vacation destination?
Italy. I'm going on their honeymoon.
Italy.
Not exactly correct. But yes, he will be in Italy.
Ricky, do you like to travel? I need a new
Oh,
travel.
for heaven's
I need a
sake.
new travel partner. I understand I snore.
I
So-
understand. I
Keep that in mind. If
Mhm.
we're in the same hotel room, that I snore,
Mhm.
apparently.
That's how you save money. Split a room. See,
That's why I
brilliant
need a new travel
strategy.
partner. I need somebody to
Yeah.
split a room with.
So a hobby that makes you money. I used to have one, but I spent playing music, right, Welch? Like
Yeah.
you technically get paid, but you've spent so much on equipment and other things, and in some cases beer, that you make no money.
Right. Yeah. I was. I was old enough when I was playing in my band that they would offer to pay us in drinks, but usually it was just like $50.
Mhm.
That's all you make
Yeah.
for playing in a band?
Well,
Well,
we were
Opener.
unknown. Yeah, we were opening for other
Yeah.
places at
Right.
bars.
Is that that
other
CD we
bands.
found?
Yeah.
We found a CD.
Oh,
That was what was it called? What did it say?
Yeah, what was the band name?
Band was called Apollo.
Apollo.
I forget the name of the album.
That's a
made us
confident
CD.
name.
We found it when we were moving.
Was it prog rock?
It drew a lot from Coldplay and Muse.
Oh, I love Muse.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to be the next U2 for a minute there. Those first few albums.
Yeah. They're just they're a little heavier, and that doesn't get as much mainstream.
Yeah. What a great band, though.
Yeah.
Ricky Wiseman does not seem interested in traveling.
Nobody's really commenting this morning.
He is a wise man.
All the same people.
He's a wise man.
He comes from a long lineage of wise men.
He's got children. I imagine it would be frowned upon to travel.
To just leave them behind. Yeah, I think so.
Your trips aren't good kid trips, though, either.
Oh,
You're not like going to amusement parks.
No.
No.
Leave the family. I think this kin is working. I think it is.
Marty, it's $8 a can.
I know, but
For anything, I wouldn't pay $8 a can.
I don't know. This is a wonderful feeling. I feel love for every creature on the planet for the first time, and it's
What's
all
that
this
laced
kin.
with, Marty?
I don't know. God knows, because this stuff's legal. They might go down and hunt these things in the Amazon and bring them back, and they're untested.
Yeah, you just got to dig deep enough to find stuff the FDA hasn't tested yet.
That's exactly right.
Might be like ground up caterpillar in there or something.
No, really, I think this is working. I read a bunch, or I watched a bunch of reviews on it, so maybe it's a placebo effect or expectancy effect, but I'll pay $8 for this. They have it like liquor too, right? But it's not liquor. But
Yeah.
I read the review, and it only lasts a week, so I'm not going to drink a whole bottle in a week. I mean,
So does a bottle of vodka in my house. It lasts a week.
it's made to last
I
longer.
do
This
last
is-
that long. Oh,
Is it Chopin?
Kin euphorics.
No, I usually just get Tito's. I should get Chopin because it's better vodka.
They're both good, but yeah, I've been into the Chopin lately.
And Chopin's not materially more expensive than Tito's.
This isn't that like THC water, is it?
What is it you are drinking? I'm drinking a Kin. This is an adaptogen and a euphoric, and no alcohol.
Costs $8 a can.
Well, okay. No, is it really $8? I spent that much.
I was looking at a package of 8 is $47 on Amazon.
Well, that makes me a hypocrite talking about this topic, how to be good with money. I just bought an $8 pop.
Is it seltzer?
This one is.
Summer of Spritz.
Is it like a normal flavor or is it something weird?
It's weird, but not in a bad way. Like it's not overly sweet.
Biscuit, herbaceous, floral, and refreshingly tart.
Yeah, it's tart.
All right, stand by. I can look at Madison in the eyes
Get
and
out of
say
here.
that. Good
Cut it
morning.
out.
It's 102.9 W4
Stop it.
Country,
I'm always nice to
809. Bubba and Madison in the morning.
Good morning.
We have Brian Welch with the forecast.
Highs near 80, fairly cloudy, and some more scattered showers.
All right, we have Dr. Marty here with your Monday morning jumpstart. You can join us on W4 TV.
Absolutely. We are live right now, facebook.com/W4Country or youtube.com/W4Country.
Just wild and varied conversations on there.
Interesting stuff you
I
don't get on the air.
Be a part of. Point number 1, pay yourself first. Point number 2, delay gratification. Point number 3, get a status bump by doing. I can't remember. Yourself.
Do things yourself, yes.
Do stuff yourself.
What's point number 4, Marty?
Okay, imagine your future self. And here's what we mean by that. This is all a delayed gratification play, right? Like, I feel great when I hit that button and I know something's coming through Amazon. We want to do it differently where we see the long view of ourselves. So if it's, let's say, saving for a vacation, rather than, so you imagine that vacation. If it's retirement, you start imagining. So then every time you make a savings move or refrain from spending, then you can get that little dopamine hit that says, oh, I just did something really positive and something really good, but it's just extended more into the future. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine your future self.
We'll get more from Dr. Marty coming up in a moment. Right now, let's find out what's going on in traffic. Madison Rowley's got to check on that. What's going on?
Very slow moving on 275 through that construction there. Northbound, you're looking at slowdowns starting around Willow Road, continuing almost all the way up to 94 on the southbound side ahead of 94. Pretty slow moving down to about Sibley Road and then sort of off and on past Huron Road. 94 westbound, you're going to see some slowdowns starting just ahead of 23, continuing off and on to about State Street. It looks like a little heavier traffic on US 12 right around 23, and it looks like US 12 and Platte, Michigan Avenue and Platte, you're going to see some slowdowns. Also US 12 between 94 and Wired Road, both directions through the construction there. 23 looks all right, though. No problems to report on M52 or M14. If you have a tip for us, 734-623-1029. That's the latest from the W4 Country Traffic Center.
All right. We're all back together now. I gotta be so mean.
Happy Dad Seltzer. So Ricky, is that
It's Bud Light.
is that what that is? Happy Dad. Is that really there? Can somebody, Madison, can you see if there's actually a Happy Dad Seltzer? Is that really beer?
Marty, if I order this stuff, will it keep me awake at night?
One will and one won't. So this one has caffeine in it. That's why I'm drinking it now. Oh, about 50 milligrams of caffeine in this one. So like a small cup of coffee.
Happy Dad Hard Seltzer.
Did you find it?
Yeah, well, that's alcohol. Yeah, so but there is one. I think it's called Nightcap or something by the same company. It should come up if you're looking on Amazon. I ordered that too, but it won't be here till Wednesday.
Don't impulse buy. I wonder what this drink does for $8.
Well, I did research though. I looked at the reviews, and also I'm doing. I'm curious about what's out there because if something can help a patient and it's not toxic to them, and even a small amount, I can.
load of crap on Amazon. The deal of the day is Indian healing clay. What the hell? Dirt.
What does it heal?
Right.
It doesn't heal anything. It's dirt, Madison.
What is it?
I don't know though. Ivermectin was discovered in soil, and that had some. It got the Nobel Prize. The guy who invented that. So
Isn't mud supposed to be good for your skin?
it depends on what kind of mud.
Yeah.
And don't get it from my backyard. It probably won't be mud.
Yeah, mine will be McKenna's
Ew.
excretions.
Ew.
Okay, so that's something commonly mistaken for mud, but it's not mud.
It's fake. Yeah, counterfeit.
Counterfeit.
Mm-mm.
It's
Fake
smoking
mud.
gas.
Fake mud.
I ordered mud and I got this.
Aztec healing mud.
Ugh.
My God.
Excuse me.
I don't know. I mean, I'm
That's a
here.
hobby I need that'll make money. I'll just sell jars of mud,
McKenna's poo.
right? Well, somebody's on the phone.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's management.
W4.
Good morning, Aaron
We
Fergus.
will be doing some later this week. You'll have to listen.
We plugged your company this morning.
Yes,
We
you'll have,
talked about my lawn mowing
you'll
adventures.
have to listen.
Stop. You have to listen. That's the point of it. God.
You'll just have to listen. Thank you so much. She has too many grandkids to listen.
Well,
Contest, Jason?
and that's a problem because we give away tickets so people listen to the
I
radio.
don't know what people want me to say.
If you can't listen, then I don't care about you.
You're so angry.
Well, no, we're not going to tell you when we're going to give away the tickets.
Good thing
Can I
Mother-
just have the tickets? You're just going to give them away anyway.
Mentioned this morning when
We
we, were
did.
going to. So
Ooh.
whoop. Oh my
He is
God,
mad.
How mad you are. You're like destroying things.
Yeah.
He's wrecking the studio.
The
Hulk.
real calm one here is just now
Well,
Right.
he's calmly throwing his camera.
Calm.
my energy burst knocked my camera down.
We're gonna do a show on pet peeves.
Brilliance. Little Larry David from Curb. I think it's something like it's not. No, I'm not angry. It's ebullience.
Aaron said, "You watch out for the mud." I tell you what, that's the section that I missed that I totally forgot to mow.
Forgot to or didn't want to because
Totally
you didn't want
forgot.
to pick up.
Totally forgot.
Really? How do you forget?
You're riding that thing and it's going so fast.
Can't you slow it down?
I don't know if I can or not. Step on the gas and it goes fast. Do I sell that?
The mud? The
No,
poo?
no,
The tractor? I don't know.
Because that's like giving up on it forever if I sell the tractor.
What does it hurt you to have it in the garage?
It doesn't hurt anything.
So then keep it
Depreciates.
a while and see what you want.
Like, I don't even know what these cost.
Is it the
now.
zero turn mower?
No. But the size of my
Close
lot
enough,
is
I think.
ridiculous for a tractor anyway. I mean, I think I'm the only person in that subdivision with one.
Yeah, you'd have to have a route just for the to accommodate the turning radius of that thing. You're probably crisscrossing your route multiple times to cover everything.
And my property line goes way over, like right next to my next door neighbor.
hmm
And I miss part of that. So she thinks I'm a jerk, I'm sure. What is that?
That's a dog.
Sorry, that's Fletch. You can,
Morning dog.
yeah, you can hear Fletch all the way.
Yeah.
He loses his mind when somebody comes.
Aw, Samantha said we won zoo tickets a few weeks ago. Her 6-year-old keeps asking when we get to go to the zoo with Bubba and Madison.
Oh, boy.
Aw. Welch and I went last week,
Uncle Bubba has a potty mouth. I don't know that it's good to get.
right? Especially when you get like that close to some of the animals.
Right. If that giraffe tongue comes at me, I can't say. Stand by.
Oh, it's so cool though.
Jordan Davis, almost maybe. He's on 102.9 W4 Country 817. We're with Dr. Marty for your Monday morning Jumpstart, talking about how to get impulsive spending under control. What's point number 5, Marty?
Point number 5 is track accounts. So we measure what we care about, and we care about what we measure. So by looking and seeing what's going on there, we can get a little bit of that success metric. So I always measure symptoms, and you know what I mean. You know that it really helps me know what's going on. It helps the person know too. That's true with money as well. So by tracking accounts, don't have to overdo it, but like maybe make it a habit on Sundays. You go. Back in the days of checkbooks, probably that's what people were doing, But
June
right
was
now,
so stressful. I forgot to pay my house payment.
okay, right. So you weren't able to care about that at the time because you couldn't think about it.
Right.
So tracking things is really good practice, not just for money, but other things as well. Measure.
Do we have a bonus today?
We have a bonus today. Shop with a list. Okay.
Really?
Shop with lists. It's a very simple thing to do, but it really helps that impulse buying stuff. Like, Trader Joe's is awful for that stuff. I go into Trader Joe's and I see something I've never seen before. And
Because they have stuff that you're never going to have on your list.
I know, man. They're working on our psychology of scarcity, right? Because if something's scarce, our motivation to get it goes up. So they've got that down there. But these are good habits. You don't have to be 100%. They do help.
I don't know that I've ever shopped with a list in my life.
Okay, see,
If I don't
here's
shop with a list, I just forget everything.
Mm-hmm.
that's because you don't shop with a list. Shop with a list.
That's why I do.
Thank you, Dr. Marty. We appreciate it.
Yeah, take care.
drmartinfletcher.com. He's also on the Shepherd and the Shrink podcast and here every single Monday morning with our Monday Morning Jumpstart. Have a great week.
Bye-bye, all.
Bye. Talk to you next week. It's 102.9 W4 Country. I tell you what, we'll hold off on trending for a little bit and get that in the next break. It's 102.9 W4 Country with Luke Bryan. All right. Oh, Marty's already gone.
He's gone.
Boy,
He bails so quick.
Why does he leave so fast?
know.
I'm going to go because I need to pee. Bye.
Yeah, I got to pee too.